So when you have a tamed dinosaur, you can hold down E to access more options. Let's see. If you look where it says aggression level, attacking target, that's where I like to keep mine. And also following, you can disable following here, or re-enable it once you've disabled it. And these guys are ranged, so hey, get back here, enable following. So, you know, they don't have to be right on top of a mob, and if it has low HP, if it's brand new, you just tamed it, you might not want to attack anything that's going to kill it in a couple of hits. I thought I enabled following. Come on. You can do it. Alright. Fortunately, unlike most dinosaurs, Dilophosaurs move pretty quickly, so you're not going to be waiting around all day for them. Jeez, I cannot believe that thing is right next to my camp. Once I tame a Carbonemys, I will definitely be able to kill that, more than likely. But I'm not gonna spend the time taming one that I don't like the appearance of. Alright, so I have a slingshot. I could actually try to tame a Carbonemys. I just need to find one whose appearance that I like. But, as I was saying about those options before for tamed dinosaurs, you can, like, say you want to leave a couple of Dilophosaurs. I like to have them mate boosted, which means taming one male and one female, and keeping them together long enough to become mates. And you can leave them to guard your camp. And if you want to, like especially if you're playing on a PvP server, you can set them to, set their aggression level to aggressive, and set it to a long range, so that they'll just attack anything. Okay, so the trees will wig out when my camera's at a certain angle, but they're fine when it's not. That's weird, okay. Anyways, yeah, so if you have a Dilophosaurus, you can leave them kind of as attack dogs. Alright, take this meat. I'm going to go ahead and put all of my raw meat on her for now, because she's going to need it to feed herself, for starters. And take that, put that in there. Alright, cool. Alright, so we got the slingshot. I should probably equip that. Put that down there. When you tame an herbivore, you're going to want berries in its inventory to keep it fed. Oh my gosh. That alligator is right here near our camp. Jeez. Or that crocodile, rather. I'm pretty sure that's a croc. I believe the way you tell the difference is, gators have an A-shaped snout. It's wider and it's A-shaped, and crocs have like narrow snouts like that animal has, so that's how you tell. I'm not entirely sure. I'm certainly not a professional. So this is kind of a cute Carbonemys here. I had one that looked like that, but I don't know. To be honest, I wasn't really picky with my Carbonemys. I found a really pretty one that had like bright green skin and a magenta shell, and I loved the color contrast, and as I've mentioned throughout these videos so far, I like green and pink together. But I do not I wasn't picky with my last ones. I accidentally tamed one. Like, there was one that was green with a purple shell, like that one back there, and then there was the one that was green with a magenta shell right next to each other. And I wound up running out of slingshot ammo, which is stones, by the way. I should probably be picking those up. And I had to lose aggro, and at some point I wound up losing aggro on the magenta one I wanted and aggroing a green and purple one, so I wound up with 2 green and purple ones, just because and when it came to, like, the first one that I tamed was female. When it came to the second one I tamed, I really didn't care, I'll be honest. Gosh, that Pteranodon is gorgeous. Looks like it might be white and pink, sort of. Maybe green or light blue, I can't really tell. But yeah, when I tamed the second Carbonemys, it was just kind of whatever. It was just a pack mule. I just used it to carry. This one is kind of interesting looking and pretty, but I probably want to try and tame one closer to a good source of berries, because, let's see. So actually, it seems they might be moving along the river. I can't tell. This map marker is not the greatest. It really isn't. And what is that big brown spot down there? This game still needs a fair amount of work. I mean, it's totally playable, and most of the core systems are well implemented and ready to go. It's just, there are a few things that still need work, like the map marker, which is actually optional. If you're playing a solo game, you're going to want to read through all the options on the list and make sure that you enable. So this place here is looking kind of well fortified. Alright, pro tip, or, well, maybe not pro, but semi-pro. Dilophosaurs glitch in the water and will die. If you have a Dilophosaurus, you want to be extremely careful when you're around water. Never attack a trike in a direction where it can knock the Dilophosaurus into the water. So there's a good chance that it will get stuck there and die. So that was awesome, Daphne. Thank you. Alright. This could be a decent place to build a camp. Seems well fortified. There's a lot of resources around. There's water here. There's more or less everything I would want. Let's see. I just want to get through this water as quick as possible and hope my Dilo doesn't glitch and die. Yeah, see, they hop through the water, and I don't know, their stamina bar doesn't actually tell you that they're out of stamina, but at some points in deeper water, like if you're trying to swim across a bay or something, they will just stop hopping, and you can't drag them, and eventually they will just drown. Not only that, they're not exactly strong swimmers to begin with, so any kind of aquatic predator could make easy prey of them. I'm kind of nervous about going into the thicker trees because, for starters, there are insect mobs that are not only hard to hit, but they hit hard. And I really don't want to risk aggroing some. I might go ahead and try to make the trek back to where my original camp was when I'm ready to start building. The biggest problem with that is there were Tyrannosaurs on the way in my last game, and I'm not sure if the predator distribution is static or not, but that could be a problem later. Right. That one with the green and the gray shell is kind of cool looking. So is this one with the green and the black shell. Whoa. Someone killed a scorpion mob. These things, these are my nightmare mob right here. They killed me several times early on. Like, I would spawn and then get killed by them as soon as I got a campfire set up. So I'd respawn and I would get killed again. Alright, so she's close to level up. That arrow in the top right of that box, the yellow arrow there, that's her experience bar. And when she levels up, I can allocate stat points for her into whatever stats I want. Another, I wouldn't call it pro, but another tip from an experienced player: certain dinosaurs have certain builds, and putting points into certain stats for those dinosaurs is going to be a total waste. Dilophosaurs can only hold a weight of 45. That's like the default weight for all Dilophosaurs. They're not going to be a heavy pack mule. Putting points into weight will only increase their weight limit by 1 whole point, which I feel is a waste when putting it into HP or attack is going to increase it significantly more. It's going to increase the HP or attack stat significantly more than 1 point into your weight is going to increase it. Okay, gonna need Miho berries to tame the turtle here, but yeah, you want to be careful. The ARK wiki is actually fantastic. You can look up like what roles certain types of dinosaurs play well, and you want to boost those stats that they do well, because putting points into things that they don't do well is just going to be a waste. Like trying to turn a Dilophosaurus into a pack mule is going to be a waste. And if there is a cap on how many levels tamed dinosaurs can earn, wow, this one's actually kind of pretty. Wild male, gray and purple. I only have 19 shots in my slingshot though, and that can be a problem here. Though there's plenty of rock over there, I guess I could. I just don't want to encumber myself because I'm going to need to be able to move, but really don't want to be wandering around out here all day looking for one to tame, as much as I hate to say it, because I do like to invest my energy taming in dinosaurs whose appearance I like. That one's kind of pretty and it's different. I haven't seen one with the gray skin and the purplish shell before, so I'm just gonna go with that. Alright, so how much ammo do I got? I've got almost 30 shots. Uh-oh. Alright. So yeah, use the wiki. Look up what roles certain dinosaurs are good at. Like a Carbonemys, I said earlier, is going to be an awesome tank. So when you tame one, you're going to want to put the stats into HP, attack power, defense. Its HP is going to grow a lot from a single point. So you know, that's probably your best point investment is HP. So, let's see. First of all, you. Do not follow me, but, get back here. Follow me for a minute more. Okay, wandering is not enabled, so. Pressing, if you're using the mouse and keyboard, pressing U is going to, make them stay. in place there. Alright. This point, I don't know, maybe HP again. And since I need the thatch stuff, maybe I should just go ahead and learn all the thatch. That is really frustrating. I mean, from a design perspective, it makes sense. Alright, disable wandering. Do not help me attack, you hear me? I don't want to kill it, I just want to... Oh, see that dragonfly out there? That will probably aggro me, so... I don't want to get too close to it. Alright, cool. So she leveled up too. And I can spend her points here by accessing her inventory. So, for me, her melee damage is higher than her health. So I'm going to go ahead and put this first point into health. And you can already see that it went up from 200 to 264. So that's a pretty big improvement for 1 point spent on a stat versus what I was saying earlier. Right, where did you go, turtle? I can't believe I just lost that turtle. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, I think that's it out there. Honestly, I'm not really sold on this turtle. So we're gonna keep looking for now. But yeah, so go ahead, check out the wiki. And spend your stat points on your dinosaurs wisely. Don't try to turn something into something that it's not. I'm gonna go ahead and say that I should probably end this video there. I'm sorry nothing all that interesting happened. And I will see you soon for episode 4.